Hi, I'm John Force, and this is another segment with John Force at the movies. And not a greater place I'd rather be, except for here at the racetrack. And my daughter Ashley, she's a TV movie buff herself, and so am I. Slumdog Millionaire, what I loved that they took us into a country, and what I love most is that it shows you in this world that if you want to survive, you can survive. The end of the movie was the whole magic of the movie. But when that little kid was locked in that outhouse above that big old tank of poo-poo, and he was gonna get that guy's autograph, and he dropped down through the toilet and fell into and I ain't meaning to cuss, but that's what he did, and ran to get, that showed you never give up. That's how you win a championship. If you haven't tried Full Throttle, well, you should. If you can't get out of bed, a cup of this, and you will. No. Hey, here we are, John Force at the movies with my favorite drink, Full Throttle. And I'm gonna talk to you about a movie that I liked, not about the movie, just because I like the actress. The Ugly Truth. It was just about a radio guy that's like a newscaster, but he's full of himself, and he insults all the women in the world, thinks men's great. And that's his show about the ugly truth. And women don't want to hear it. Like, if you don't want to hear it, get on a scale or a treadmill, whatever. But I love the female actress in it, especially when the neighbor ran over to try to help her when she went up in the tree to get her cat, and then she happened to look through his window and he was in there naked, and then he came out and he ran up to help her. She was upside down, and oh, he lost his towel. We never saw that coming. Ugly Truth. I wouldn't go see it again, but if I hadn't seen it and I knew what it was, I'd go see it. Wasn't bad. Okay? But I love the girl in it. And I can't think of her name. I always loved Charlize Theron. Okay? And the girl in Cameron Diaz. And she also played in Charlie's Angels. See, it just kicked in. The name come to me. This stuff really works. If your grandma doesn't seem to have a lot of energy, when she's sleeping, pour a bunch of this down her neck, and she will run around the room, kick the cat, wash the dishes, wash the car, and get a job, if you're lucky. And I love all grandmas. I'm John Force, and I'm here with another segment with Force at the movies. First of all, I want to say that I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I know I don't want to insult the fans that follow that religiously. Like Rocky, I watched every movie. Rocky V, Jaws, I watched every movie. Star Trek, I never watched when I was younger. I don't know why, I never got caught up in that. And yet I went in and I saw it, the way that they were able to do it now with all the trick lights and the way they can make the fire and all rocket ships and all that. That was all good, but I still couldn't get caught up in the movie. And then they put the original Spock in it, and he was older than me. That was something I kind of enjoyed because I believe in a comeback. But William Shatner, they got this young kid running this program, the new Captain Kirk, and I love him. He was the best part of the whole movie. But they never gave Shatner, he's riding around in a Ford van now, trying to sell cruises or something. Or get a discount, hotel.com. That's William Shatner now. So basically, Star Trek, I didn't care for, but to all the fans that love him, y'all keep it up, go girl. You love Star Trek, because that's what you love. Of course, that's just their opinion. Cut. Hi, it's me again, and you got it. It's John Force at the movies. And I'm going to talk to you about a movie that I wasn't so excited about, Transformer. I like action, but not as much as Transformer. Transformer got too unreal. You couldn't even fathom that it could happen. Looked forward to it, thought it was going to be great, but just didn't do it for me. Not like the first one. You know, they're all trying to replace something, and Hollywood just ain't getting it. You know, the only kick I got out of it is when David Letterman said the only thing wrong with Transformers is that it converted into a Camaro, and with the problems General Motors got, that ain't good. I'm done. Hey, they always throw stuff. Don't get insulted full throttle. That's what Letterman always does. End of show.